Hello. Uh, Tomorrow is the day. It will be the final time
Staring into my
that
eyes
we
is
will be,
ill-advised.
or this will be the final stream
Promise you'll like
that
what
we
you
are
see.
actually in, like 5 point whatever. It'll be sick. So we are going to do nothing or something. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do today. That is weird. I have 0 viewers right now, but I have 1 like on my stream. It didn't even like go up to like 1 briefly. It's just like, oh yeah, 0 viewers, 1 like. I don't have any viewers, but apparently I have a like. Hello. All right, I need to get out of co-op. I don't know. Someone tried to join me, and I was like, all right, sure, we'll do like a sort of co-op stream. But hello. What? What's up? Was almost first. I just opened YouTube and saw schedules exact time I liked and liked. Oh, okay. I would farm these all though. Hmm. Do I have? Nope, that's Mav. So Mav is the same day. So you're gonna be able to farm all of her stuff on Monday, Thursday, Sunday. That's actually pretty bad because you don't want it to be on the same day, so you could actually build up your resin. Whereas it's not the case. Yeah. So right now, I don't know what I want to do because I want to get an instructor set, guys. The big reason I wanna like I want to get the instructor set. No drip marketing today. I mean, that could just mean that there's not anything new in the next update. I need to claim my keys or something over here. Maybe. I don't know. Where's the guy? How do you claim the keys again? Why is Nevi in the corner over here? How many hours till 5.3 releases? Exactly like 24. I think it's no, not 24. But why are you highlighted? Oh, because I completed those. Key of Echoes. Yeah. Oh, I can't. Oh, you can't unlock them if you don't have it. Oh, that sucks. No, I don't want to do that. It got delayed. The 4.5.4 drip marketing is next week. I mean, are we just assuming that off of like Mav and whoever? I mean, it's possible, but I don't know. I wouldn't be like so certain. Do I have this area completely explored? 81%. It's not that great. But should probably go to Inazuma. 95 pulls with 50-50, waiting for Seat Lolly and getting a minute for sure. Yeah. How many saw a lot of people mad about the patch notes? What's up? The patch notes? Oh yeah, I guess we could go over those real quick because I'm pretty sure they released sort of something like that. Um, they released the banners. So let's go over those. The banners are pretty stupid. Not stupid in a bad way, but like they released all of them. Like that, they didn't care and they just released all of them. They've only done this one other time. It was Yelan and Hutao. That was their thing. I don't know who the other characters were, but I know Yelan and Hutao were not supposed to be shown. Mavuika is safe option. The 4 stars are top tier. Well, no, you got Bennett there, and then you got Diona, and you got Kachina, which Kachina will be very useful for Mav. If they didn't put Kachina on this banner, I mean, everyone would still have access to her, but at the same time, if you're not at Natlin yet as a new player, I couldn't recommend you. Like, you'd have to go all the way to Natlin. Get your Chevy. I can't. I can't, though. I I can't get Chevy, bro. Chevy on Arlecchino's banner. Time to gamble for C2 Arlecchino. I just can't. Because I guarantee that Mav is just going to be so far and above Arlecchino at this point. Like, I feel like she's just not even, it's not even going to be a competition. I just need Benny. He's still C1. Hello. Uh, just do a 10 pull and get lucky on Chev. Like, is C0 Chevy even worth it? Because it's not like I really have any other, like, overload team I would use. Like, she's not going to be that great for Mav, right? it's kind of poopy. The banners I pull on are always stocked with bad 4-star combinations. I mean, I don't think any of these banners have a bad 4-star combination. Rosaria, I've heard, is going to be great with Arlecchino doing double cryo. C0 Chevy is worth. I just don't really see it, though. I think, honestly, summoning on this banner, you're probably going to get a better character with Lanyan, probably. Maybe. Might be a little overselling her, but my Chevy is stuck at C5, which hurts. Yeah, I don't know, because Arlecchino, I love her, but, like, I love her because of her power, and if there's gonna be a character who's just directly better than her, I don't know if I can summon on her, and especially if it's not a 0 character patch next update, which I think it should be. I personally hold the belief that it should be a 0 character patch, and we should get full reruns, because we've gotten so many 5-stars lately. It's just not it's hard to keep up. Like it's hard to keep up with the 5-stars. Mavuika also just looks fun. Yeah. I guess I'll say it here. The version 5.3 experience, or 5.3, I guess. That will be a members only video. I'm probably gonna start making those members only videos just because if it's an option between I just don't upload it ever again, because the video just did poorly. Like, it's just so bad. Compared to every single other video that I've been making, I could have made a should you summon on Seatlolly and Mav video, and I would have made so much, like, so much more money, or not money, but views, because I don't literally it's not that much money. It probably would have been like $10. Depending on how well the video did, it would have to go crazy also to get $10, but just saying. What the? I just got a chest over here? Okay. I didn't even know that. But, yeah, it's because it's so long, maybe you can shorten it. The thing is, I can't shorten it. It's just so long that even trying to shorten it, you'll just end up skipping like 90% of events. That's the thing. Like, so it's just going to end up being a members only video. Because whenever I upload a video, like, the entire reason for that video being like that was because I wanted to see, what do you call it? What is he doing? Okay. I didn't know he should move like that. I don't think, I don't know, man. But, yeah, basically, you just would end up skipping like 90% of it. So there's just not really a point in me shortening it. So I figured I'll just still make them for like my real dedicated people who want to give me money. But beyond that, I don't even think I would upload it if it was literally between that or I just don't upload them. Right? I'm not really yeah. You should keep it as long as you want. Push. Fast-paced edited. Nah, that doesn't really work for me. People like to just listen to me talk for some reason. I don't know. You people are weird, but no, that's up to you. Yeah, I tried putting memes in my videos before and editing. I'm kind of late, but what's your thought on the 4-stars in the second phase? The 4-stars, you got Rosaria, Lanyan, and Chevy. All pretty good. Hello, how are you? I'm doing alright. Hope you are too. Sorry, I have Staphyloma. Oh, I don't have. Oh wait. You have a good CV around 60. If you don't have Shieldin, it depends. Are you willing to sit with a character who's probably not gonna be the best in the game? You getting Arlecchino, it really is a dependent of which one do you like more, and if you really do what do you call it? If you really like Mav, I think you can summon on her and then get rerun Natlan characters basically. Whereas if you really like Arlecchino, you're gonna be completely fine with her because she's still so strong even after whatever. C1R0 with white Tesla Arley, C0 or Seat Lolly, C0R1 with Seat Lolly. I don't know why. I'm assuming but yeah. So Arlecchino, yeah, it depends on which one you want. I would say, like, if you really like Arlecchino, you're not gonna be bad for summoning on her, right? But if you're willing to sit through the pain of, like, maybe only using Kachina, who's gonna really, like, sort of nerf your damage with Mav, because I imagine she's not gonna be great. She'll be a viable option because she'll give 40% damage bonus, and she's not gonna build up your fighting spirit all the way up, but we'll have to see. I'm expecting Shilonen rerun 5.5, Mulani rerun, maybe Kanech rerun 5.4. Yeah, because like both of the characters are still going to be really good. Arlecchino isn't going to drop off the face of the earth just because Mavuika is better. Like, even if she's better by a lot, which I mean, I'm honestly thinking that she might be, I just don't really see it, right? I don't like any other characters. Chevy is the best 6-star. She is 1 billion damage. I mean, it's true. Free to play cry option for Mav Melt. Kaya or Rosaria is my best guess. I'm only guessing, though.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Should I go for C2 Mav or just C0 with C0 C Lolly? You have to get C Lolly. Make sure you're getting C Lolly. C Lolly is going to be a massive damage buff for her. I don't know if C2 is going to be a bigger damage buff. I don't know. I want Arlecchino for the gameplay. I don't care about Mav damage as long as Arlecchino good damage is good. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not like a Hu Tao situation where it's like, oh, this one is like, Hu Tao was not like the best, right? She had her double Hydra team with Fiorina, granted, but like, it wasn't like, oh wow, Hu Tao. Like, even now, Hu Tao really only does like 50% of her team's damage, which is sad for like her. Like, that's sad for her because like that just means like, oh, you could have just put Shangling there. You run double Favonius, Yelan, Fiorina, you put Shangling there. It's kind of 5.34 star lineup is basically a team for Mav. Yeah, it is. It is. It would have been. Let's see what the banners are again. Because it's Bennett, Diona. The only option I don't like here is Diona. There's a scenario where C2 C Lolly can make the Luke plunge. We'll see. I forgot about my pinned comment. There we go. Direct to the point, because a lot of people, even with the pinned comment, somehow got confused. Yeah, I kind of wish Rose and Diona switched. Rosaria and Diona. Yeah, possibly. I don't know, because I'm still speculating on whether Rosaria actually will work, because the thing with Rosaria is she's going to be stuck in place. And that's not good for Mav, because she's a character, a character who doesn't really like that, which is also an issue with Bennett, right? It's like, yeah, it kind of sucks. Don't respect Hu Tao, man. My Hu Tao still does more damage than most people's Arlecchino. That's probably false, I'm going to be honest. Fiorina C2, so good sub DPS for C Lolly and Mav best team. I don't think that you run Fiorina with C Lolly, because C Lolly or Cryo plus Hydro gets rid of the Cryo aura. Like, it's not good. Bros, where the drip marketing? I don't know. If it doesn't come, then I'm going to assume that we're running a full rerun patch, which is what I want. Diona on Tenacity might be good. Circle Impact with Bennett. Yeah, I don't want this game to turn into Star Rail where they're releasing so many characters that it just becomes a snake eating its own tail about the power creep situation where you can never truly build like a proper like meta team, because there's always like a singular character that will get replaced like an update after. Risley rerun win any single update that comes after this. They didn't put him on the Chronicled banner. I don't know. Now you can't assume that they'll just pull for Mav in 2.0. Mav at 2.0. No, I meant when I want to replace Seat Lolly with Fiorina in the best Mav team. C2 Fiorina? I don't know. That would be a question you'd have to answer yourself because I don't have C2 Fiorina. I don't think so because the melts are just going to be insane. Diona doesn't work with Tenacity. Her icy missiles are only one processing. Oof. Yeah, I remember hearing about that for whatever reason. Oh, right. Yeah. It's Diona. That's probably what I got confused with because Diona, the way that hers works is if you crit on one of them, you crit on all of them, right? Maybe I'm wrong. That's probably why I thought, oh, if you crit on a single hit, that it's always gonna, do that on it. But apparently, every single enemy has a different proc for crit. Yeah, I hope Fiorina comes next rerun. Bro, I'm pulling for Arlecchino, but I need Bennett. So should I pull for Bennett and Mav banner? Didn't you say you had C1 Bennett? Don't go further though. Don't go further if you have C1 Bennett. I think you said you had C1 Bennett. Diona gives EM. Yeah, but she doesn't do anything beyond that. You're going to run Bennett, Diona, and then who else is your other character? I guess you could run Fiorina, but, it's not worth it. Kokomi's the new Shinha? No. The thing is with Shinha, she was really never given a proper rerun, and she never, What do you think of the character list from the Genshin livestream? You mean this list? Oh, that is way bigger than I thought it would be. I think it confirms that the captain isn't playable and people should stop coping. That's what I think. How you feel about that, chat? How you feel about this list? My question, Mavuika, Sucrose, Bennett, Seat Lolly. What about this team? Probably will work as long as Q isn't, Sucrose's Q isn't swirled by Pyro. I think a good team for Mav is Bennett, Sheila, and Seat Lolly. Yeah, that's her best team. I'm coping for Captain and Snez. Dude, he's dead. You guys gotta give it up. Do you like the banners of Mav and Arlecchino? I like Arlecchino's banner a lot more than Mav's. Just because, the thing is with Mav, you only have, if she had a real good 4-star support, what Lanyan should have been is a Natlin character who does what she does. And have, 80 points or something that she can dump easily. Hadn't that been the case, then nobody would be complaining. I feel like Mav needed Kujosara basically. Raiden, who released with Kujosara, also needed to happen with Mav. That's what they needed to happen, right? Men are a dying species into that. Wait, Captain isn't playable? Not according to this list. Unless you think he's gonna get turned into small femboy cat ear man. I don't know. The cowboy, I'm pretty sure, is Aoife, is what everyone's saying, because he's been mentioned in the story a lot. Yeah, so unless you think that's happening, then we're good. I don't have Sheilanen, that's why I go for Sucrose. I think Lania is top 4 best 4 stars in the game. We'll see. But that would be even more niche. Are those characters in chronological order? It may be, because Ian-san definitely is going to be the next character that we see. Because we have seen all of this stuff from her, right? We've seen all her in the story and doing all the stuff. Hello, does Mavuika's normal attack important to level up? No. I imagine her E-skill converts all of her damage to that bike, because you're going to be using the bike. So it's going to be, what character can I look at that for? It's going to be you, right? You have all this, and it's sort of, oh, no, that's not a good answer. Who is it? Who? Oh, it's this. Yeah, this. The see, Chloride, she whips out her guns, and then it comes a completely different, sort of thing. That's what Mavuika's burst is going to do. Cap ain't going to be playable. People should stop coping now, really. It's sad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to be as brutally honest just so people can stop, but it's just sad. I think Captain might be the Senora not playable at all. Yeah, I don't think he's playable. Oh, right. What do I do? Oop. Gimme.
Time to go.
Mav's normal attacks look cool though. I mean, isn't her E skill gonna replace those two? Like, there's a version of her E skill where she doesn't like do anything or something. I don't know. What is this for? Oh. Yeah. But Captain personally looks impressive. Yo, boy Red, what you doing? I am exploring a little bit of Sumeru. Because honestly, Sumeru is a pain. It's just like, bruh. Hoyo will never kill Captain for the sake of the story. The dude will sell a lot. The cope further. Further cope. Just like, it's just... I think you guys need to stop. It's just going to end up hurting you. Like, oh god. I clicked on a YouTube video. Ah! I was about to pull up the interactive map, but I had to click into a YouTube tab. What about Skirk? Is she Eula 2.0 or for complete cryo? Everyone wants to say that she's Eula or something, but no, you guys gotta understand. They're not doing that again. They understand. You think they're gonna make another support character for Mav? Don't know if other regions did the same when they release someone like Mav, then release. Well, we can look at Raiden, which is a very close comparison to her. And, well, let me tell you this. It didn't happen. She got Kujosara, and that was it. Her best teams at the time had already been released. You could even argue that Kujosara wasn't enough for her because it was actually just kind of bad, if you really think about it. I gotta figure out what this is. Where did I... This. Okay, got that. They got 75% rewards in the second half. I mean, we'll see once they actually, like, come out. How many primos you have, Red? I have this many. I need to convert my stuff. This is paid. This is grinded with Welkin. Grinded with Welkin and grinded free to play is the same thing if you really ask me, you know? Purely the same thing. Touch. Ah, it's a torch puzzle. They posted it on Twitter. Who's they? People who don't have access or people who, people who are not official Hoyo people. You know? Unless you're talking about the little patch note thingy that they posted, which we'll go over in a minute. I gotta figure out where this thing is.
Off we go. Yeah. Adventure time. Off we go.
I have a level 90 Milani. Should I pull from Mav or Seat Lolly? I can only get one. Who synergizes better? Synergizes with Mulani? It's Mav. Absolutely. Yeah, Seat Lolly is not going to be used with Mulani at all. Okay, well, there's a difference between 75% of rewards and 75% of Primo Gems. Just to let you guys know, Twitter. Hello, Garesh. Alright, yeah. You can see... Oh, God, they really did not do justice. Or not justice, but, open image in new tab. Jesus. This is so small. Alright, so... This will be claimable on the 22nd. So, yeah. That's in the second half. Xbox gliders should just be immediate. Alright, so we'll go over these. I just gotta open these in new tabs because, bro, this is big. Bro, they're small. This is the opposite of big.
No one's joined me on an
All right.
adventure in ages. Come
Because I still feel like they're going to need a new region, if I'm being honest. I don't know where they're going to put the new boss. But don't forget, we're going to get rewards for the completing the Archon quest and other things. Right? Is Bennett too goated? No. Freeze is going to be good with Seat Lolly. I'm assuming you mean not Mulani Freeze. Because Mulani Freeze is not. I love just getting ignored. I was pulling up stuff on Twitter, Harshal. No. Hello. Have you played solo leveling in Rise? No. You guys are gonna have to. That's not it. Is it this one? Oh, there. Okay, so first thing, we got our little thing right here. Is Mavuika good without Shilonen and Fiorina? Tell me. Shilonen and Fiorina? I wouldn't recommend it. I'm gonna be honest. That's all. Like, there's a difference between all you have to do is get a Natlin character. You should get Fiorina. That is a very good character to get. Goresh mentioned. But like that, yeah. Why doesn't Sea Lolly buff Cryo too, aka her element? They just don't want her. I don't know why, but it's not like she would change anything. Cryo already has some of the most busted supports in the game. Like, you should get, like, unless you are getting Sea Lolly also, I'm assuming you're not. You didn't mention her. But if you get Sea Lolly, then you don't need Shilonen or Fiorina. So if you plan on that, then sure. But why am I understand about the Rellards too late? Huh? 1 pull and 500 primos from the Archon quest. Is it 500? I thought it was 600. They always give 600, right? 5 pulls from the shop reset, 10 pulls from Abyss and Theater, and other stuff including commissions. Genshin should give free Fiorina because she's universal. They're not doing that. Not doing that. So yeah, this is coming on the 22nd, basically. Not great. Old memories. Lantern Right gifts. This is coming on the 2nd. So half of this is coming on the 2nd. Liars. Half of this is coming. All this is you're going to get whatever this is. I think it's going to be the 10-day login or something, or a 7-day login. And this still that goes, okay. So this must be like the gifts. Like, this must be like your mailbox gifts. You're going to get half of these. So the 1,600 primos, I think. So add those, chat. Hey, Lanyan and Chevy free pulls, though. I mean, you can get Lanyan for free. And then obviously we know the character wishes, right? It's looking good. And then we have these. I was telling this for a long time. It's not 20 pulls in second half. It's 10 pulls in the first half, 10 pulls in the second. Stop saying that. I literally just said this. Stop saying that. You're spreading misinformation. Will you be pulling the moment that she drops? Yes, we'll be going live at 9:30 just because I don't want to sit here for an hour waiting for banners to go up. So we'll be going live at 9:30. What is better for Chaska, Seat Lolly, or Mav? I could not answer that. I'm going to say Seat Lolly, though. Man, I hate this. February 1st, not January 1st? Oh, no, damn. Why? Okay. Because of the way they display it, they go year, month, day. This is such a bad way of displaying. But, okay, yeah. So it is second half entirely. Dang, bro. I saw 2 there. I didn't even know the update was going till February. But apparently, I guess, yeah, that does make sense. But I feel like it's a little, oofy. It's just all the events. EST. So currently it's 10 a.m. So exactly 20, or not 24 hours. Like 36 hours? Yeah, 36 hours. Yeah, so this isn't great. But I mean, you have to understand, like, I don't want to, like, this is bad. But, like, I feel like someone said that the Chinese are New Year, right? like that starts on like the 20th or something of January. Like it makes sense why this is late then. Like it you know, for this it makes sense because like it started on. However, now the banner placement, that's where I would look. Can you remind us on Discord? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be notifying. I literally notify you guys every single time I go live. So I'll just notify as soon as I'm live. I'll just go like, oh, add YouTube, Twitch, you know. Is Seat Lolly an upgrade for Arlecchino? Yeah, probably, since she'll be able to melt. So 20 pulls in the second half. I mean, this is literally nothing. Yep, nothing. And then one event. They just show one event. I don't get why they do that, but okay. And I mean, hey guys, this will come on the 3rd. The Beetle Battle will come on the 3rd. This will get 420 primos. Well, chat. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I mean, I'm not really that upset about it. But then again, I mean, I'm not like determinant on free to play primos. Honestly, you could say it's better because that'll get you gambling addicts to not summon on Seat Lolly and Mav when you don't have the characters, you know. How do I join Discord? There's a link in my about me for on YouTube. Your Bennett ER, it's 230 or 270. Yeah, 270. You need a load of ER for the bro. It's sad, but it's true. But at least with him, his damage also doesn't get nerfed by ER because it's just like you're not really using him for damage. To be honest, I just skip character that looks too OP. Any thoughts on new banner? I will be streaming December 31st, like basically 36 hours from now, you can say. 36 hours from now, I will be streaming. More like 35 and 30-minute hours, but whatever. I don't know. At least he gets his burst faster than Shangling. Yes, somehow. He needs 270 energy recharge, and I still have some trouble bursting with him sometimes. Thoughts on Shangling and Hutaskin? They're alright. I'm not a fan of either, really. Like, if they... I just got C2 Tignari. Nice. They're alright. Does Ning Wong suck in Abyss? Yeah. But she just sucks, period. But, you know. Skipping Mav and upgrading my Arlie, then? I mean, that's up to you. How can I avoid Arlecchino melting her charge attack with Seat Lolly? You do this. So you have that. And that'll absorb your bond of life. And you'll be good. I don't know if... Because, like, here. I'll use it on an enemy. I messed that one up, but, you know. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to need to... Let me just murder a whole bunch of people so we can get the cooldown up. When Mav power creeps Arlecchino, then what's up with other pyro DPS units? I mean, like Hutal is still usable, like Diluc's still usable, like all these characters are usable, and I don't even think that it's gonna be that much power creep. I mean, it could be, but so that absorbed it right there, kind of. You didn't really, I don't know. Like it did absorb it, but I mean, it doesn't really show because it looks the same as early one. Turn Bloom off. It's a completely different experience, especially in Mondstadt. Turning Bloom off, you say? I love some stuff. Motion blur Bloom off.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
I don't even see a difference. Who all does Bennett C6 affect negatively? Basically Eula, and that's it. But then future characters are annoying. I'm gonna be real. Maybe it didn't save? Nope, Bloom's off. Or Bloom's off. Yeah, I don't really notice a difference. Do you think Mav will be a future-proof character? No, I don't. I don't think any character's really using skills, attacking and using skills. Nope. Attack or electro damage bonus for riding. Electro damage bonus. Oh, that makes a difference. What? It just looks like you put it into more of a comic book shape. Like not shape, but like just if you were making a comic book, this is the kind of effects I would use. Yeah. Nobody's future proofing. The only way to future proof your account is by just only summoning for supports and then never getting a DPS, which just basically means your account can never be future proof because you'll never have a DPS to actually complete all the abysses. So yeah, there's no way to future proof your characters. We've been saying future characters since 1.5 is still on Eula. You say that, but what about the future characters? Shiori C6 is unaffected by C6 Bennett. Good to know. Good to know. Nevi is future proof? No, he's not. Nevi is at his time. Literally within the next couple updates, we could see Nevi be worse than Mulani, maybe. Support themselves can complete the Abyss, bro. Well, that used to be true, but like if you're running true supports like only Kazuha Bennett at this point, you're not completing Abyss. The HP is just too much. Should I go for C1 Mav or Seat Lolly? Seat Lolly. Seat Lolly will always be better in terms of any DPS increases. In your opinion, who's the best aging 5-star? Nevi. Or no, Kazuha. The dude dropped in 1.6 and he's still the third best supporter in the game. What should I do? Should I pull for Mavuika and Seat Lolly? I have 64 pity guaranteed from Mav. Should I pull for Seat Lolly too? Or pull Weapon Banner? Pull for Seat Lolly because Seat Lolly melting is going to be way bigger of a damage increase than whatever the weapon can provide you. C6 Bennett affect Raiden or Navia? I know he doesn't affect Raiden. If Bennett is mid, attack scalers are dead. Well, Bennett's not mid. It's just that he's 4. Maybe Bennett is mid. Or not, he's not mid, but on a top 10 tier list, he's technically 5. Or something like that. Depends how much you want to love Nahida. Kazuha the GOAT. C6 Bennett not worth. Personally, for YouTubers' sake, I don't C6 him. But then again, depending on how broken the Power Archon is, I may C6 him. Because C6 will be very funny. C0 Fiorina is still worth it? Dude, she's the best support in the game. Yes, absolutely. Summon. So when her banner shows up, summon. She is the best support in the game right now. Only reason I'm not going for Mav is because I don't want C6 Bennett. Well, I guess, yeah, if you don't want like the notification thing. But honestly, you know, I feel like even if I C6 my Bennett, I still am not out of the clear with notifications, right? So, yeah, this one. 50% pyro attack ain't worth losing character flexibility. Is there a character that you think is super overrated, by the way? Ganyu. The way I see people talk about Ganyu like she's still in her 1.2 form, bro. She's mid. She isn't good anymore. Stop it. You're lying to yourself at this point. It's just not true. She's clunky to play. And she is just so little damage for the like experience. And then they want to sit there and say, well, you got to get better at dodging. And it's not, it doesn't happen. It doesn't, you can't dodge while you're doing a charge attack here. You guys want to see how fast we can move with a charge attack? You guys want to see? It's not fast. It's not. It really isn't. We'll just replace this team. Ganyu is the most overrated character and fell off basically as soon as 3.0 started. Ganyu can use Pyro Traveler Mav now. Her team is upgraded. But, like, dude, is it really an upgrade when you can use another character on your team and do better? Oh, yeah, you could probably use Ganyu. Look how fast you can move, chat. Do you think the bosses... Apparently, I can't move off the edge. Do you think bosses are going to be able to attack faster than this? This amazing speed going from side to side? Who's the most underrated? Honestly, I don't know. I just know that people really like to simp for trash characters, and it's just like I don't oblige. I don't know. You're not allowed to do that. Underrated? Who do I have? I would say Chloride, but there are definitely some people who love Chloride. Ganyu second Cryo from Mav and Arle. Maybe. Yeah. Could work. Maybe she'll have a resurgence, but then again, maybe Rosaria's 15% crit rate is better. You didn't hear it from me. Most underrated. I mean, I don't see people talk about Navia, and I still like she puts up good numbers. Underrated. I couldn't tell you. Did somebody say Chloride? Yeah, I did. C0 Fiorina with Arlecchino. Would I get my fanfare points if I use Team YTL except Arlec? Yeah. She doesn't prevent you from getting fanfare. You can get fanfare. You just have to, like, you know. Kooky. I'm trying to figure out an underrated 5-star. I really don't think that there are many. Like, Chiori, maybe, just because you don't really see people talk about her in a positive way. Nowadays, with Shilonen, it's a little different, but, you know. Siegewein for real. But, like, Siegewein, the issue is, like, she actually has no team placements. Like, there's no optimal team for Siegewein. She just doesn't really do it. She's cool. She works. She's good. But, like, it's not optimal to ever run this character. So I can't really say that, oh, wow, people are underrating her. Because it's like, there's a reason why they or not underrated, but there's a reason why they don't, like, rate her that high. It's because she just, like, she doesn't really have that kind of team. Emily... Well, Emily, guys, I'm sorry to say, but Emily is literally a waste of pulls for me because Kanich comes out. I'm like, wow, I'm going to be able to use my burning DPS. And literally, Fiorina is better than Emily in that slot. I get I have C1 Fiorina, but, like, still. Kaching is really good now. Stop the lies. Stop it. Just stop it. Can Mav work with Navia? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And a Shangling replacement because you use double Pyro with Navia. Mona kind of underrated. She's very good. Milani, especially if you have seen one Mona. Guys. I use Mona. That 6-second buff duration or whatever it was, literally. I mean, I guess I only used her for like a couple characters. I probably could use her for more, but this character, I have no interest in going for more. I guess Vaporize reaction, extra damage. They really should add more supports like that. Kaching over Alhaitham, but I never built her. Keep it that way and don't. No. You guys gonna run her in an overload team where you use Mav as the #1 DPS on the team? Is that why we're saying Kaching is like top standard now? Because personally, I'm thinking it's Tignari. Like if we had to like pick a standard that was the best, it's Tignari because the dude actually has proper constellations that are actually good. Like his constellations are good, and it's not because I'm trying to get Arle. Should she be great pair with Navia? Arlecchino. Just as much as Mav and Milani. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to get Arle, so could she be a great pair with Navia? No. Arlecchino is not a great pairing with Navia. Still, Hu-Tao power creep haunts me. Chat wants Nevi summons today. You said that, and I've ignored you. Goodbye. Hello, bunny. Arle does not work with Navia. Yeah. Is Baiju good without Yao Yao or with Yao Yao? Either way, I don't think you use Yao Yao with Baiju. Except that I haven't fully built him. Kaching can genuinely speedrun, in my opinion. Underrated DPS. Listen, I think you might need to talk to your therapist. I mean, not therapist, your keeper. Who let Grandma in here? I don't. This isn't 1.0 anymore. Or 3.0. Whichever update you decided to make that opinion in. It's not. We're in 5.3 almost. Already at 5.1? Yeah. If I pull Mav, is it worth to pull Arlecchino too? Depends. Do you want another Pyro DPS? Arlecchino would suit that role, but, you know, it's up to you. Who would you think is better, Arlecchino or Mav? It's going to be Mav. If you're looking at proper, like, best team, then it's Mav. Absolutely. It's completely... Mavuika is going to steal the show. You think C-Lolly is worth for C6 R5 Arle? Probably, especially because I think C2 will be meltable, which will give you a decent increase. This C2, it's really strong when you can melt, which then takes, like, Arlecchino kind of, or when you can do reactions with it, which then takes Arlecchino's consistency away, but I think it's kind of worth it because it's a big damage. Yeah, I'm sure now Kaching is the most underrated because she was good in... Yeah, she was good in 1.0. Well, no, she was good in 1.0. But you have to understand, 1.0 had like 3 DPS characters. There wasn't really much option. Whereas after like the 2.0 series, Kaching just wasn't it. You had Raiden, you had, Ayato, you had a lot of other characters who would work better. Who is better DPS in the long run, Mav or Arle, coming from a guy who has no pyro DPS? The long run, assuming you mean you're going to get the Natland characters for Mavuika, it's Mavuika. It's always going to be Mav. If you're talking about long run, I'm going to get all the characters for Mav that she needs, it's Mav. I think Mav would be good support for Arle. No. You don't want that much pyro. I mean, she might work as like a burst support where you're running, shielding. Like, let's say we replace Kazuha off of this, right? What we'll lose is just Kazuha's 40% res shred, which may end up being better because, 40% res shred is against the enemies that he swirls. And it's not really like Arlecchino is struggling to destroy enemies that, are in a multi-wave instance. So once you get into the point where, the 40% res shred is worthless because you're on new enemies, yeah. Great numbers. C6 Kaching is like 32% increase over C0. C2 Nahida for Chloride or Kaching. Oh, yeah. Kaching is much better now. If I lose 50-50, I want Kaching simply because she's underrated now. You guys are talking like she's like, wow, she's going to be great. Like, Chloride is here. Chloride is a de facto better option than her. I don't know. I want someone for my Nilou Bloom team. Sure. What? So you want Yao Yao or Baiju for your Nilou Bloom? I mean, Baiju is all right. I don't know. I don't have Baiju, so I can't really work with that. Personally, the team that I use for Nilou Bloom, hold on, I'll show you. The team that I use for Nilou Bloom is just this. You go ahead, you grab this. I personally go ahead. Where's Kokomi? We got Nilou. All right, I'm just gonna give you this sort of rotation. This is the team I use most of the time for Nilou Bloom. When I use Nilou, this is the team that I use. When it works, because sometimes it just don't work. We know this. Even for a standard character, Kaching is bad. No, because we have Plunge de Luke. She's like the 3rd best DPS, and she's the 3rd DPS. Or I guess if you want to count Dea as make her the 4th DPS. Hey, I don't have Shilonen, and I'm pulling from Mav, so what do I do for Shilonen's place? Well, there's a good thing that they put Kachina on the banner. Now, Kachina, not necessarily a character you needed on the banner, because she's given out for free. Let me go check her constellations, because I don't think it matters. But I will check, just in case. Because it'll be very funny if... Alright, we got that. We want some cooldown decrease. Nope. Her constellations matter nothing. Yep. Well, chat. Your Kachina's on the banner, but, you get it for free if starting the Natland story quest. So if you're a new player, it's good for you that Kachina's on the banner. Don't really know about anything else. They should have released at least one 4-star support that was good synergy for Mav. Kachina's not it. Yeah, I imagine they will, though. Who would you say is more versatile, Mav or Arle? It's Arle. Versatile, it's Arle. But you have to understand... Do you care? How much do you care about versatility? Because, I feel like I only ever use the best of the best teams, possibly. So, if you're going to watch me use Mav, it's probably going to be with, unless I'm doing a video without Natland characters, I'm probably going to be using Mav without, with her best supports with Seat Lolly and Shilon and all the other stuff, right? I personally do not use... Dude, I have 2 of the same exact team. Do you guys really think I care about versatility? I'm using 2 teams that are exactly the same on this 15-character roster. Does Kachina C2 make better for Mav teams? I don't think so. I saw the 20 Night Soul points. So I was kind of... When she will gain 20 Night Soul points if there is no Turbo Willy belonging to her on the field, she will enter Night Soul Blessing and summon one. Time to get serious. Oh, I don't even use her Q. Okay, so let's show what Kachina does. Do you need Natlan character if you use Mav as a sub DPS? No. But kind of at the same time, yeah. The thing is with using her as a sub DPS is that you want to hit that burst damage nuke. Alright, so you see Kachina here. She uses her E skill, and you have full Night Soul points. And then over time, it just drains. And what C2 is going to do is when you press her Q, you're going to get more Night Soul points. You can't really do that in a rotation unless you use Kachina afterwards, which doesn't really... Like, that's not something that we're going to be doing. We're going to have to... What the rotation would be was we switch into Kachina, use her E skill, then swap into Nahida, and then... Or not Nahida, but like swap into whatever character you're using, and then you sort of go back to Kachina later on, use the Q, so that way you gain your full Night Soul points back. For C2 make you have an 80 Night Soul? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Because... Right. You see this? That Night Soul bar is not going to change if I use her Q right now. All it's going to do is overfill, which isn't going to give me any Night Soul. Have been farming the Natlan domain for a month. Got 1 usable piece. Not good usable. What's that sad? Would it cheer you up if I flexed on you with my artifacts? Here, hold on. I'll show you my build for my amazing Mavuika that's going to come, right? Yeah, look at this. It's great. It's so good. Yeah, look at all this. I got all that stuff. One thing is, though, I am going to have to switch Kanich off of this or something. But that's really good for the Pyro Archon. I don't know. I don't know if I want to switch that. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. I can't, like, you sound like me, but American. Lie? Who can put on more damage, Mav or Arle? Best team to best team, it's Mav. Absolutely. I'm going to put random 2-piece. Oh, no. She has 5% energy recharge. What are you going to do? It's not like I have 15%. If I had 15%, then that'd be sad. But that is also the only energy recharge she has. So get on my level and don't talk to me again. So yeah, this will go up to 44%, and then with the Codex set, she'll be at 84%. So that's really good. Bro popped Indian accent? What? Did I? I don't think I did. What is Arle's best of slot team? Will Seat Lolly be in it? Probably. It'll probably be Seat Lolly, Rosaria, Bennett. Or Shilonen. I don't know. We'll see. Mine is at 40 ER from Freeform. I feel so stupid. Unless energy recharge, just put the fries in the bag. Useless. Bro. Alright, listen. She may have 5% energy recharge, but she also has 18% attack and 23 elemental mastery along with 13% crit damage. Alright? That's better than half your flowers and feathers. Who works in the last spot in Mav team when playing with Shilin and Bennett, except C. Lolly and Furina? Kaya? Maybe? If Kaya works out to where he hits the opponent before you hit him with your Flame Strider or whatever. What is it called? It's Flame Strider, right? Her motorcycle. If you hit him with Kaya before you hit him with their C6 Kaya only, maybe. I don't know. How much attack Mav need? A lot. I don't know. I couldn't answer you that. No, I have 30 CD flower. Well, CD is not always the most important thing. Alright? And also, get on my level. I have 38 CV flower. Alright, buddy. Nah. What's better on Nevi, Lost Prayer or Prototype Amber? I think it's Lost Prayer. Oh, I'll pull up Nevi KQM real quick. Never let KQM. I can believe some people call this guy Nervalet. I'm like, bro, you gotta disrespect bro like that? They really did not. Okay, let's go to the other one. Because the other one gives a breakdown. Where is it? Where is it? Weapons. Yeah, Lost Prayer is better than Prototype Amber. 30 CD ain't impressive, bro. 30 CD, not CV. How old am I? I have said before I am as old as however many subscribers I have. Mavuika misunderstood the bike as Claymore. What is it, CV, by the way? Crit value. So you double your crit rate, add it to your crit damage, boom, you got CV. There's 23%. 38. You know, I'm not raising this one because it has energy recharge, but ironically, or no, it probably is gonna end up being worse. Nevi, Otterville. Did I go for Mavuika or Arlecchino C1? It depends on what you want. In a set where you don't need a crit rate, except it's a flex, you do need crit rate. Literally, if you don't do crit rate, you have 45% crit rate. That's not good. Is C2R1 Mav plus C Ollie plus C0R1 Shielding better than C6R1 Nat? I don't know about C6. I don't know about C6. Transmuter for EM Sands or One Piece Goblet? I personally say use the Goblet because you're gonna get a better Sands at some point. All right, chat. I'm gonna go get a drink. You guys do your stuff. What are you doing? You discussing illegal activities on chat? Huh? What are you doing? What's up? C0R1. I have a single EM sandwich and 28 CV, pretty decent. I don't know, man. I need far more. Listen, chat. Unless you have perfect artifacts, you literally have to farm more. There's never stopping. It's the infinite content loop of Genshin. While I wish they would give us more transmuter artifacts, because honestly, the transmuter, if they just let us craft, like give us like 10 of the transmuter materials a day, or like not a day, but not without a day would be crazy. But like an update, because if they did that, it's not like we can't like craft a whole set one update. They limit us anyways. So I'd prefer if they just did that so we could, you know, do it for multiple characters, right? And then like you're gonna be end up using the transmuter on characters artifacts that's just like, you know, it's not usable. Like artifacts that just aren't usable. Like I really do feel like they are so limiting, but they don't need to be. Like I feel like they really don't understand. Like we're not gonna have like perfect artifacts for our characters, right? Like even if we do, I mean, so what? So what? Chat, should I make a let me put on a proper team. Should I make an artifact? Red, Diluc, or Mav? Mav. It's always Mav. It'll always be Mav. Red Diluc isn't worth it. I'm assuming you're talking about a skin. Only artifact grinding making people stay? Yeah, but like the transmuter already gives you a random artifact. The only thing you can control is 2 substats, and I feel like at that point people are just going to become perfectionists. Like, oh, we can get some ER on this one. Let me you know, make a, you know, artifact for that, right? Make one for Mav? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Like, let's look at my Mav artifacts. I need to see her in game to decide what I would do for her. I don't think, well, the thing is, I'm also still farming for this domain, right? So I'm still farming for that domain. This I don't think I'm going to replace ever. So there's no point in me trying to make one of these. I could go for a pyro damage, crit damage, see what it's like. I do want some more crit rate. This is pretty bad, but at the same time, the chance I get another 10.9% crit rate is pretty low. Just made it as garbage anyway. I haven't even got an upgrade after 3 goblet. Oof. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Mav, Sig, or cons? It depends how far you're willing to go with cons. Because her cons, she's an Archon. A C2, if you're willing to go for C2, and you get, you know, like, if you go for C2, yeah, if you're going for C2, it's probably going to be better than getting 1 weapon, right? Send her for support, Mav? Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I feel like Codex might be useful on her. Okay.
Something you wish to report?
Kiss, marry, Mav, Raiden, Eula. Listen, Mavuika is willing to go 500 years into the future. I would have to kill Eula first of all, because the other 2 are gods. I'm gonna die if I try and kill them. And then, I don't know, whatever. After that point, there's only one option. I don't know. I'm planning on Mav plus Seat Lolly, but should I guarantee first? Guarantee, like, get Seat Lolly before Mav, maybe. It depends. I don't know. Mav is a real one. Alright, so I think we go ahead and we farm some artifacts. Just because we're gonna need them. Yeah, if I could get, you know, like, I just, you know, if we could get it. If we could get some good artifacts, it'd be so nice. It'd be so nice. Like, all I really want is like a really good flower, right? I feel like I don't have a good flower, or maybe, hold on, what thing did I have? Show me. Yeah, they're on the opposite side, of course. This is all right. It's got like what, 3 crit damage rolls, but they're all low, and then like 3 crit rate rolls, but they're all high. It's not bad. Try farming with DPS Emily. I'm good. I hope Pyro Archon bless and good PCs. Bless you and good PCs? What that mean? Like a computer? Yeah? Yeah, I'm trying to think. Besides the Arle and Mav, does Seat Lolly serve any other purpose? Chaska. She works with Chaska. It's defense percent, chat. It's great. It's so great. Defense percent. We love it. We love the defense percent. Be honest, who pulled for Shaska? People who wanted a reruns. People who wanted a reruns. How long have you been playing? Since week 1. But if you mean the stream length, I think it's been an hour. Your Arlie is C1? Yeah, she's C1 R1. Mav plus Rosario, or maybe Mav plus Layla? Mav plus Layla. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be... That's a tough one. I think Layla has worst cryo application by far, right? Like, it's not close. I did, mainly because she was fun to play. What was this? But how much damage diff are really like 10 extra pulls? Why? She's C1 R1. C6 Instructor, Diona from Mav? Maybe. I think Mavuika's best team is probably going to be Sheelan on Cinder, Lolly on Noblesse, and Bennett on Instructor. I think that's going to be her best team. And I think a lot of people aren't going to do that because Instructor is not an artifact that a lot of people are going to farm. Because it's a 4-star artifact. Who's going to farm that? Should I use Transmuter now? Because I don't have any good artifacts from Mav. She almost guaranteed. And I can only use Transmuter once next month. I got lucky with my first Transmuter. 43 CV Codex Pyro Goblet with EM and flat attack. Wait, hold on. What? 16% crit rate though? That's pretty good. If you're talking about with Mav, that's pretty good because 16% crit rate goes a long way to make her, like, I would say get that burst. That big burst needs to have as much crit rate as possible. Maybe not 100%, but like 90% is where I would aim for. It's why I'm kind of like, I wish I had more crit rate on my Mav because it's like I have 84%. Where it's like I really don't like that. That's a 16% chance it doesn't work. It doesn't hit that crit. It still will probably do a lot of damage if it doesn't crit, but that's, you know. See, Lolly Cry application only for 6 seconds, or am I wrong? I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't think we've had that revealed. 100% crit rate is very doable for Codex sets. Yeah. You still don't answer. The chat moves fast, alright? Should I use Transmuter now? Because I don't have many good artifacts. Mav, almost guaranteed Transmuter once the next month. I don't know. That one I just don't know. I actually don't know. I could not tell you what you should do with that. I just think Goblet is probably the best thing to make because you're not, the chances that you have a good crit damage, crit rate Goblet along with it being one set. Can you perform the Thug Shaker? I don't think so. I'm not gonna do it. Chat. Theoretically, it could be good. I kind of want to use the Transmuter if I'm being honest. Like, what would I use it on? Because I've got Obsidian. Yeah. I remember at the beginning of this update, I was like, I'm going to have the best Arlecchino. I just got to get a better Sans. I don't think a flower is going to be good, right? Let's see. Who's got the... Pre-installed the resources? Yeah. It took me like 10 minutes or something. It was very short. I'm surprised. I'm making another Sans next patch. Yeah, I've got... Like, this seems good, but at the same time, it seems bad. Like, I feel like I wouldn't get a better one if I tried to make it. Also, it's a flower, so I don't know how much I want to use that. And then this, it's good, though. Like, it's got the crit damage. It's got attack percent. Granted, attack percent might not be the best, but I really do feel like, you know, it was 14 gigabytes, though. I don't know. I downloaded it really fast. I was actually shocked. I went to go get a drink and then it was downloaded completely. Yeah, like I don't know. Crit rate, attack percent, energy recharge. Yeah, see, a lot of the things that I have here are just energy recharge, which I don't really want to roll because if I roll any stats into that, that's kind of like a loss immediately. You could defo get a better leaf. A leaf? A leaf? No, his C6C. Is C6C? Arlecchino, no. Face reveal will be during the Mavuika video. Not during the live stream, but during the Mavuika video. I've already promised this. I've just got to set up my camera angle because right now it's like I have like this statue that's going to be holding basically my phone and it's just going to hold it. But like the statue's so short that it's a really bad camera angle and it's just like staring up at me. I'm too tall, chat. I'm 9'2". Definitely. Nah, realistically, I'm like 5'10". It's the thing is, I'm 5'10", but I'm 5'10" 3/4. So I'm screwed out of like 5'11". And if you think about it, then that means I'm screwed about 6 foot. Like it really is just like, you know, I have to just accept I'm 6 foot with shoes. All right, I'm 6 foot with shoes, chat. Mavuika sub DPS really worth, even if it's high DPS? Yeah, I mean, if you plan, like, she seems like a good sub DPS. She gets 40% damage bonus, right? It's really good. Now, you got to put that, honestly, basically, you're 6'2". Instructor, Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayer, Charlotte, or Mav? Wait, Instructor, Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers, Charlotte for Mav. I don't know if I would use Charlotte. I mean, unless you're using Fiorina. Charlotte's cry application sucks. Are you fully free to play? No. Right now, I have a divide between my free-to-play Primo Gems and my not free-to-play Primo Gems. Or this isn't even free-to-play. I still have Welkin in this. I just don't really care to factor that one in because that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to factor that one in. And also, I wasn't factoring in Welkin when I started converting them. Only for burst nuke? I mean, it would work, but I mean, I feel like you just get a better nuke out of playing normally. Because her best team is going to be Seat Lolly Noblesse, Bennett Instructor, and then Shielanen on Cinder. I feel like that's just going to end up being better. And you can use Seat Lolly on Thrilling Tales. Don't forget, instead of Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers, that Lanyan can also use the new Seat Lolly weapon, which gives 28% damage bonus. Have you done pre-farm from Mav? Yeah. We'll be using her, basically. How are the C6 Mav? You chat, you tell me. Did someone want to donate $1,000? I don't think so. I don't think they're coming. I don't think Mavuika is going to be C6. I'm going to be honest. It would actually have to be only 2 million more. It would actually have to be like you guys had to donate like $1,000 because there's no way that I'm going to get lucky enough to C6 her. I've thought about it more. I can't pull Seat Lolly having just enough Mavuika. Well, good luck. Hopefully you have Shielanen. Or Seat Lolly doesn't get banished to the Shadow Realm and you can get her on a rerun. It's actually closer to 2,000. I could make up. We could, because I'm already getting her C0R1, and then like you get more. I'd probably be fine. I'd probably be fine, chat. Don't worry about it. This is how many Primos I have. Give me your C1R1, and I might consider giving you $1,000. I might consider it. So I have to give you her just for the fact that you may consider it. Is Risley coming with Fiorina, or is there both different faces? We don't know. we don't know when Risley is going to come. I've seen him, but I think Seat Lolly will get the same treatment as Risley. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know, because she is designed for the Archon. Risley was designed for the Archon, but like this guy was designed as for the Archon. Let's be real. Nevi was the guy that they were trying to sell with the Archon, whereas Seat Lolly is very clearly like, oh, that's the character that they're getting designed for the Archon, right? If I get so Chloride for her weapon, if you get her weapon, I mean, she's a good character. I don't know if I would say worth it. There are other characters you could summon for that are gonna be better. She's not really like a unique standout thing. You can just use her team without her. Like you could use Kaching instead for her team, and it'd be barely different. I feel like might be underselling her a little bit, but you know. My C0R0 Mulan hits for 520k normals and 1 million burst in overworld. Well, that's good for you. Too bad she's clunky, so I don't consider her top tier. You press right click once and your entire duration rotation gets thrown off. How do you get so many primos? You spend a lot on Nev? I mean, this is just me welking and stuff. C6 Mav plus C6 C-Lolly or C6 plus R1. Oh, it's C-Lolly easily. You need C-Lolly. R1, I'm imagining C6 is going to have some crazy stuff that you're going to want C-Lolly for. Crazy how save Cryo, they make a Cryo character who needs Pyro and Hydro. It's not saving Cryo. You guys need to understand. This isn't saving Cryo. This is saving Seat Lolly, all right? They're saving themselves. It's the same thing that happened with Geo. If you look at Ito, is he better than what he was when he came out? The answer is yes nowadays, since Shilonen actually helped him out pretty much. But, stop it. Is it worth to pull Chloride if you get her weapon? Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. Like I said, I really don't see much of a difference between Chloride and, you know, another character. She's not the one who's like a staple on the team. You could make a Nahida Fiorina official team with like Kaching, and there would be a difference. Chloride definitely is the better option, but it's not insane. If I get Mav, should I save for Arlecchino or try Seat Lolly? Depends. Do you have Shilonen? If I would say try for Seat Lolly if you don't have Shilonen. Mayaka Freeze and Ganyu Melt has not been used in Abyss in over a year. Dude, you used them in the past like 2 years? Wow, good for you. The only reason I've ever used them is for videos. Literally just been C3 riding Hypercarry and Nahida Bloom. Yeah, then whatever choice you make is whatever. It doesn't matter. I'd recommend, I mean, if you're summoning for Arlecchino, is Risley get his rerun? I guess 5.4 because it's too much. Really, his banner will be more profit because we don't know when the next rerun. Do you agree? Yeah. I think whenever they drop his banner, people are going to panic and have to summon on it. Like, it'll be crazy when Risley comes out, like, how good the banner sales will be. I feel like people underrate how bad it's been since the dude has come out, and it's like, bruh. No, I'm going for Arlecchino. I know, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I just don't really think that it's like, I don't think Chloride is someone who I don't think she's a character who's going to make a difference, right? You're saying, is it worth it to summon? Worth it? Okay, wait, hold on. Maybe I don't get what you're saying. So if I get Chloride weapon, yeah. I get what you're saying. Next time it's been 2 years. Advanced Happy New Year. Gotta go. See ya. We probably will be live for New Year's. Because I'll be starting stream at 9:30 EST. And then I'll probably be streaming for over 2.5 hours. So that's what I'm saying. It's not like it's not really like there's not much of a difference. It's up to you, but there's not really much of a difference. What like 70 pulls is probably better used somewhere else or something. You don't think any other character can use the weapon? I mean, does that mean that you should just summon for that's the sunk cost fallacy like in full effect right there. That is literally the sunk cost fallacy in full effect. You guys you guys can't let that happen. Like there's no reason like just don't use the weapon. Simple. You have Shilonen and you plan to pull from Mav. How badly should you want Sealali? If you have Fiorina, not that badly. But if you don't have Fiorina, then badly.
Thank you for
Let Kachin Chloride weapon, surely? Mav, Shilonen, Bennett, Yelan doesn't work. No, Yelan doesn't work because Mav wants to do charge attacks for her most optimal list of damage. You can use her normal attacks, but that's not really going to do much. Or should I pull Nevi now? I have Milani. If you like Milani and you're not really struggling for another DPS, I mean, it's up to you. You very much so clearly like. I mean, well, the thing is, like, you said you're going to pull for Arlecchino's weapon and you're talking about getting it in the process. I'd recommend making sure you have the weapon guaranteed, assuming that you are also having C1, because C1 is better than the weapon all the time. I'm having to say this every single time someone mentions summoning for Arlecchino's weapon, because I've heard it a lot, and I don't think a lot of people realize that it's better than her C1, or it's worse than her C1. I'm planning on pulling for Arlecchino. I have C0 Bennett. Should I try for his cons in the next banner, or is it a good support for Arlecchino? He's a good support for at C0. Just he doesn't have his full like support capabilities. He's a good support. Don't worry about it. The drip is really cool. Listen, you can't compromise your integrity for something that looks cool. All right. You either listen. We are gambling addicts here. You either go all in, C1 R1, so you don't feel bad about it, or you just don't get the weapon. Simple. Flip the house. All right, guys. Just sell your house, live homeless for a little bit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Would you recommend Arle/Chloride weapon banner? I have Arle and I like Chloride too. You say you have Arle, but you don't have, or you have Arle, but you say you don't necessarily say you have a Chloride. Scytheless Arle. All right, so I don't really think that. Hold on, let me look at Chloride's weapon. Let me make sure that we're good with Chloride's weapon. And I know what it does. That's characters. Chloride weapon. Absolution. Crit damage, so you get 64% crit damage basically. Wait, why does it have 674 base? Oh wait, never mind. I thought it was 741 base attack real quick. Increasing the value of bond of life increases the... Yeah, so that's useless. So you get 64% crit damage. That's a pretty good stat stick. Like, just out of pure, like... That's a pretty good stat stick. I don't think the banner's bad. Well, no, Arlecchino's weapon is bad. But you have Arlecchino. So I would say, yeah, it's not a bad weapon banner. Just eat cup of noodle for a year. Will you buy Hutao skin? No. I have not bought... Listen, they don't make skins for my characters, all right? They just, like none of these characters are characters that I genuinely use. Like, there's no reason for me to use these skins. I don't know if C1 Arlecchino is better than C0 Mav. I imagine it's not the case, though. I pronounce Chloride terribly? I think I pronounce it pretty good. What it goes is C1 Arlecchino, R1 Arlecchino, or C1 R1 Arlecchino, C2 R1 Arlecchino. So you get C1 R1 C2 is the order that you should get. I guess the deluxe skin is fire, but it's not like I don't use the character. Why would I? Say you want Fiorina with Nev. Who else would you work for? Mav and Sheilanen team except Seat Lolly. It's either Kaya, Rosaria. We'll have to see when she gets in game. Basically, I can't really tell. Chloride versus Chloride. What do you mean? You make a fan animation? Yeah, I'm going for C1 R1, but problem is if I get Chloride weapon, then what do I do with weapon? I don't have a any sword character to use it. Then just wait till you find a sword character that can use it. Skirk is going to be a sword character. If you have any plans of summoning for Skirk, you can probably use the weapon on her. It's 64% crit damage. Can you use Hutao Nuke or in Cryo Regisfine? Bro, Hutao Nuke is awful. Chloride versus Chloride. I don't know why you put the stars in there, but okay. Pull weapon first, and if you get Chloride weapon, then pull her instead. If you like Deluxe skin, is great only if. Yeah, I just don't use any of these characters who have the skins, right? So I just have no need for the skin. Like, no need. No money, no skin. I'm so tired. Hello, Vortex. Bro's getting rage baited so hard. How good is Seat Lolly Shield? We'll see. I imagine it'll be nice. 69 watching with a guy who definitely got punched in the face. Is Seat Lolly weapon any good? Should I go for F? Seat Lolly's weapon is usable on 4 characters. You have Baiju, you have Yanfei, you have Lanyan, and you have Seat Lolly. So if you have any of those 4 characters and you like them, then it's worth it, kind of, but not necessarily worth it at the same time. It's pronounced Chloride. Yeah. Which do you think is better for Mav? Seat Lolly, C0, R0, Thrilling Tales, Dragon Slayers, Fiorina, C2, R0. It's probably going to be Seat Lolly. I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't have C2 Fiorina. I don't know like what the damage looks like. Arle or Mav, I just can't decide. So whatever you say is my decision. Please reply. It's Mav, kind of, depending on what your character is. It's not like I need to know if you have Shieldon or if you plan to get Seat Lolly. I'm assuming you don't plan to get Seat Lolly. Chi-Chi skin incoming. I think the person that's putting out, how you pronounce the Lanyan scales with EM. I don't know. I don't know, but she'll get 28% damage bonus if you give her the weapon. Yes, Skirk is my 3rd crush. 2nd is Shieldon. 1st is Arle. Well, then, yeah, I would recommend you just wait for Skirk if you get the sword. Would you pull viewers when the banner drops? I can use your luck. Oh, if you guys want me to pull for you, you gotta join the Discord and then like DM me or something. Yes, I have Shunin, but not sure about Seat Lolly. If you have Sheilanen, then Mavuika. If you have Fiorina also. Fiorina would definitely help out. What are the best pulls that you can make for Mav to make her strong in order? We have to see her C1, right? But I would assume her weapon is just so busted for her that it's gonna probably be her weapon. Go for Mavuika then. Do you play Honkai Star Rail also? No. How good is your band luck? I don't really know. But no, I don't. I don't know. It fluctuates. I have to listen. If we get really lucky, I might summon for C2 on stream. I don't plan to, I don't plan to do it in the first stream. But if we get really lucky, I might keep going. We'll see. Who's more free to play? I have Sheilanen. Are you pulling for Seat Lolly too by any chance? Yeah, I'm pulling for Seat Lolly and Mav. Best free to play weapons for Mav. Any recommendations? This one, See, the thing is, C2 Fiorina, one thing about C2 Fiorina, sure, she'll build up fanfare faster, but you're going to be using Bennett. So this healing isn't really going to, like, proc a lot. You're not going to really see this, like, or not healing, but this damage bonus from this. I would imagine it's going to be C-Log. I can't say for certain, though. C2 Mavuika is overkill, not going to lie. I will see. I love overkill, so it would fit perfectly with me. You need glasses? Get Royal Greatsword from Mav. Okay, yeah, so the weapons. Mailed Flower, I think, is going to be a pretty good option for her. It's got EM on it. It's got, you know, giving her 24% attack. It's got 96, like, you know, Elemental Mastery. I don't really know other options, possibly. Serpent Spine, if you have that. I know you said free to play, but you might have it. Serpent Spine will definitely be pretty good for her. And other than that, I can't really help you. Hey, Red, do you suggest me getting sleep? I haven't slept in 3 days. I feel you. I'd recommend you try, but I know it can be tough. It can be tough. You know. Shilonen will proc the stacks with Fiorina. I guess, yeah, that would work. If you're using Shilonen. I forgot about her healing. See, Shilonen's just so busted that you forget that she has healing. Flower and Wolf's Gravesword. Yeah. They're about the same? Arle is more free to play, but Bennett Zincho Sucrose, 100k easy with White Tesla. Is C2 Mavuika 2 million damage kind of overkill? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. They're not, but okay. Alright, hi guys. So it must be Mav weapon, then C2 most probably. Yeah. I would assume her C2 is just going to be broken. You could also skip directly to C2. Because, I mean, let's look at the last sort of DPS style character that we had. This is the most broken constellation in the game. If they gave this to literally any of the new characters, this would be way too overkill. And this, if you give that to Arlecchino as like her C4, it's so, this would destroy. Is this new character? Ito? Bro, I just saw the patch notes and all free pulls are in the second half, but Hutaskin is available whole patch. Like, bro. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. It is weird though, have to say. Mav C2 has defense decrease. Benny on banner W. How many pulls you got from Mav and C-Lolly on weapon? Well, this is my C0 R1 Mav funds right now. Or C1. Yeah, it'd be really useful if YouTube added a remove comment, because I don't want to put someone. I might just like cons got revealed by creators. Did they? We said this last stream. Did they? Hello, Freezy. Did the constellations get revealed by creators? Because we said this last stream and we're proven wrong. I don't think so. Chat. Ziox vid. I'll search it up. Hello. Six hours ago. All right, chat. Well, I mean, I guess you guys will be. Oh, all right. Oh my god. You have about 79 pull. I ate some. Okay. but kind of half covered with face cam. All right, let's see. Where is your cons? Is that them? Don't think so. Yeah, I'd love to have early access to this stuff, but no. Hold on, was that it? Anybody got a timestamp in the video? You guys say this stuff, but then you don't. Then I go check. Just from using the video player, I'm not pulling on this banner. How old are you? I am however many subscribers I have old. You know, I'm using the small little mini video player thing that, you know, you see when you scroll through a video. I don't see constellations. If I'm being honest, chat. I don't feel like getting Fiorina only to use her in Abyss and Theater. I mean, you don't use her only in Abyss and Theater, though. She's useful outside of it. I don't see him talking about cons. Wait, I'll show timestamp. Yeah, just if you can find the timestamp, that'll be nice. Okay, bye then. Wait, what? Oh, you came for summons and you're leaving. All right. Yeah, chat. Listen, if every single content creator is missing or like not showing off the constellations, I think that's a sign that Hoyo doesn't want us to know about the constellations yet. there hasn't No, I came for answers, but you were busy. I mean, you only asked one question. I'm reading chat. I'm waiting for the Vixor or whatever his name is to whatever. C1 the maximum nice hole points. Bro, stop. Unless you can give me a confirmed thing, we're not. We're not. We are literally trying to see, but I'm not. You know, just a little bit. I don't want to be mean, but you can't directly say that. Did it go through? I don't know if your message went through. Oh, is 78 pools enough for Mavuika? I mean, kinda. I mean, you can probably get a 5-star in it. I don't know if you're guaranteed, but not if you're guaranteed 5-star. Yeah. Generally, soft pity. Are you doing multi-stream? Yeah, I'm doing multi-stream. We're over live on YouTube. Do you think Pyro Traveler will be better than Digital Traveler? No. Maybe for like Mulani, but I don't know if whatever. Yeah, but the question is he actually, does he have access to the server or does he, you know? Okay. Early access. Let's see. Less than however many hours. Okay. Promising. Chat. No, we're not talking about. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Okay, so that was a very scary cut for me, if I'm being honest. So I'm not even sure his video, but what happened was as soon as he had clicked onto the constellation, immediate cut. Like it was very much so like they obviously didn't want to show it, but he seems to be able to show them. He's got C1 shown. And then he's got the rest, I think. Yeah. Okay. So he's kind of activating the rest, but they're all hidden by his face cam. It's a little uh it's a little sus. It's a little sus that they may not want the proper wording. Yeah, they're all hidden by face cam. I don't know. That could be I cuz like, oh, if you didn't beta is a leak. If you No, beta is not given that, like, if you are shown stuff from the 5.3 beta, that is a leak. That is not official in any way. That is a leak. Which 4-star weapon will be good on Mav? Mailed flower. I wish I had access to the server so that way I would know which one. Skill CD is 15-second, bro. It long? It's not long. All right, let's go back and look. Raiden, what is yours? Chat, can we guess what the thing is? Can we guess what her cooldown is? It's 18. So yeah, it's 15-second cooldown, but it's 18 seconds for Raiden, and they basically share the same kit. So it's not an issue. We've already gone through this issue with Raiden. Raiden, it has shown up a couple times where it's an issue, but I don't think it's going to be an issue for Mavuika, especially since that's lower. I guess we can talk about C1 since it was fully shown. I have C3 Raiden, yes. Here, let me see if I can find. Do you want to be on pause? No, I can't take you out of timeout, sorry. I don't know if they're still here, but all right, listen, guys. You guys are saying, oh, lol, or whatever. I got her in like 30 pulls. I don't want to hear it. My first 10 pull on her original banner, I got her. My first couple pulls in her second rerun banner, I got 2 of them in one multi. And then the rest of them were just for C6 Sara. Do I have C6 Chevy? Do I have C6 Chevy? No, thank you for your information. Because I've been playing so long, this character came out after I C3'd Raiden. Web events are pure fan service right now? I don't know. I don't think so. Like, the one that I played hasn't been. Like, it's like she's strong. Like, I don't know what you mean by fan service, because it wasn't like, oh, wow, I'm just showing it off or whatever. Is Seat Lolly better support for Mav than Shilonen? Yes. I started playing on Milani's banner. Nice Chevy. I could time you out for like an hour. How would you like that, Vortex, huh? Mav free-to-play weapon, mailed flower. And if you don't have that, then I'd say it almost doesn't matter, because I'm looking at all the other options and they're not really that great. I mean, Sacrificial Greatsword is probably like the #1 absolute de facto best sword for her, but we can't use that because it's illegal. But don't actually. It's energy recharge is all for. Rain Slasher are also good. Oh yeah. It's this. If you're playing a vaporized team, that'll be pretty good, because you get the hydro affected. Rose and Mav. I'm gonna be real. Not in the guys. I don't know what web quest you're playing, but you know, I personally did not really look at that. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't notice. If I'm being real, we played that on stream. I didn't notice. I feel like you guys might be playing different web quests. I don't know what you're doing. Would Natlan's craftable Earthshaker be good? I don't know if it would, because it's a lot of, it's a lot of attack percent. I expect her to have high base attack. No, it won't, because this isn't, Earthshaker isn't good for her because it's elemental skill damage and she scales off of normal attacks and stuff. It's okay. She Lolly and both you City in my math team. It's okay. At most, you're missing out on like 120 elemental mastery from not using Instructor on like Bennett or something. But like, yeah. Nah, bro, you glazing? Who? Or obsidian if I use her. I'm personally going to be putting obsidian on Mav and forgetting about it forever. I do not have Ayato, by the way. We were trying to figure it out. It's fine. Right now, I guess you could post it. We did see it. I wanted to untime you after we actually had proper confirmation. The thing is, like, right now, it's like, that is the one thing we literally don't know. You could post weapon details. You could post, like, you know, like, sort of character. I don't think multipliers have been revealed, but, like, sort of talents and stuff. Like, you could post that stuff, but, like, it's just, that is, like, one of the only things we don't know yet. And even still, the face cam covered a lot of the constellations, but he did definitely show C1. It'll be interesting. I hope I can maybe get access to the server. So that way I can figure out the rules, and it'll be easier for me to say, like, oh, why don't you have Ye? Because she failed me. She put Jean in her place. Basically, every single summons that I've done, I've put into a video. Jeez, I really hit a short attention span viewership, huh? Maybe video bad, man. I don't know. Today's video, not very successful. Well, no point in getting access now. Well, getting access, I don't think the server, like, has, like, access. I don't know. I don't know if it's like 20, or like the entire time, or like you get a certain period of access so you can test out the new characters. Just wait 40 hours. 2-star Nahida and Raiden. Who should I go for next? I have 2 5-star Nahida and Raiden. Who should I go for next? I don't think I can recommend Mav. Unless you plan on getting Shilonen. I would say Shilonen, Kazuha. Or maybe Furina. Maybe you go ahead and do Nahida, Furina, Raiden. Bro, build Aloy. Who showed C1? Is there a CC who messed up out there? I thought you didn't get access to the service. Well, apparently, Railgun guy or whatever his name was. I don't know. I didn't actually look at the username. I just saw the video. He showed the C1. I don't know if it was messed up or he messed up or it's just something that the other CCs didn't do. It's very possible. He took it out. No, he didn't. He showed it very loud and proud. I looked at it. He took it out, but then showed it like 10 seconds later. But he didn't show any of the other constellations, really. So I don't know. I don't know if that's an issue. Like, it looks like he took it out, right? Because he clicks on it immediately and then, like, cuts. But it shows the C1. I saw others in the map vid. I don't know which one. If you can point me to which one, then sure. But I don't know. It's possible that the constellations aren't really kept secret, but I don't want to take the risk. I like having Hoyo contact. How long is R&R quest just started? Well, I can confidently say you won't finish before 5.3 starts. Is Chaska as a sub DPS and Mav team with Auroron only other Natlin unit good for Mav? Burst recharge decent enough? I mean, you could make the case that you could do that. It's possible. I wouldn't use Auroron. I would just use Chaska. Just, like, use her E-skill and then completely, like, sprint out. Like, just sprint out her entire Night Soul burst. Do you like Arle and... Can you do Arle and Nuke? I don't know why people want me to nuke Registine, but whatever. This thing's just gonna die. Do you think Seat Lolly works better with Mulani than Mavuika? No. I don't think Sealali works with Mulaney at all. Why would you want to freeze with Mulaney? That's just going to end up hurting you. The amount of damage you get from Vape with Mulaney is not going to be worth the switch.
I'm going in. Wind strider. Everlasting as the moon.
150. Bah. I did have... See, that's the kind of stuff where it's like, why... What is the point of nuking when I can do 50,000 with my E skill? Like, I did a third of my burst with my E skill. Why do you think Kaz Q is there? Because I just figured he'd do too much damage. I'm be honest. I really I thought he would do too much, and I thought Arlecchino would kill with her Q skill. But I assume I need level 10 talent Arlecchino there. How many crows you have? I don't have crows. I think Sealali would be great for C0 Nevi users because it'll help them keep enemies away. Like, Nevi is good because he really doesn't even use Vaporize right now. I wanted to pull from Mav for my Riding Overload team, but I heard there's anti-synergy with Mav fighting Spirit Mechanic. I might skip her now. Oh, yeah, it is anti-synergy pretty badly. Should I get Mav or Arlecchino, week 1 player? Like, are you a week 1 player from, like, October 2020? Or are you, like, a week 1 player as in this is your first week playing? Because if it's your first week playing, I recommend Nevi right now. Because I feel like it's going to be way easier for you to use that guy. And he'll destroy everything. My dog is barking. Why not Auroron? He stays back on team and he scroll for the team. Cheska would have Obsidian too with Mav. And also Obsidian have C3 Auroron. I just don't think that it's... Like, Auroron's not going to be useful because you're going to be doing overloads. You need a Hydro there. It's just... I don't know. I don't like Auroron. Or in those kind of teams. Especially because you don't really benefit a lot from crowns. Oh. I have 17. I checked yesterday. It's a lot. Unless you mean how many level 10 talents. First week playing, then yeah, go for Nevi. Because I feel like that's just going to be the easiest one for you to do. A single normal attack deal more damage than Q if it's not C6. Huh? Oh, the Arlecchino, yeah. Nev is the way for new players. He takes good care of new players. Yeah. Nevi's just easy to use, and he'll carry you through. Can Arle work for 2-piece attack set? Don't use 2-piece attack sets on her. 1. But yeah, Primordial Jadewing Spear, yeah, definitely. What Mav's level order for her talents? I think it's her burst. Wait. So... Huh? Only 2k damage difference? Wait, what? So, Earthshaker works on Mav? Why? This is elemental skill damage. That might be an early access thing if I'm being honest. This is elemental skill damage, chat. That's bad then. No, chat, I don't think that's going to be the case when she comes out. Let me check. How's this worded? How's your weapon worded, Mav? Where is the weapon details? There they are. Okay, let's cut back to here. Alright, chat. What if I feel Arlecchino C0, R0 have low damage? I have all her supports maxed. Then I'll be honest, you just don't really have a good Arlecchino. So also make sure if you really feel like she's doing low damage, are you using Vape Arlecchino or are you using Monopyro Arlecchino? I have 181 pulls saved. You don't need to level up her normal attacks at all, from what I'm seeing. 55 pity built, it's enough to get C0 Mav. Yeah, absolutely. Yo, 181 pulls, that's over pity. 180 pulls is what you need to guarantee yourself a character. I meant for main DPS, so it buffs attack. What do you mean? Because I guess this doesn't. This is just normal and charge attacks. It would be weird though. Why does 720p stream? I don't know. Does Mavuika charge attack need to level attack talents? Normal attack talents? I don't think so. Skill burst NA for Mav or burst skill NA. It's burst skill NA, I think, because that giant Q nuke is gonna go crazy. Yeah, Ring of Yakshi, I think, is her best free-to-play weapon. Bro, I did not get one purple obsidian ring. I have done all the quests. Is the stream stuck at 720p? Is that like the only option? Because we tried upping the bitrate, but then it killed the stream. Either my PC can't handle it or it, I don't know. Let me see. I fight you. Thank you. They tell me I have 5,000 subscribers, chat. Is it stuck on 720p? What do you think about Knish weapon on Mav? It's mid. The stream seems fine for me on my phone at least. I mean, it says 720p. Advanced. It is only in 720p, but it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look like 720p. Hold on, let me move. How's this look? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I tried streaming in like better quality, but it doesn't look 720p. But then again, I'm on my phone, so it's smaller. I'll work on it. It's hard, guys, because the stream literally started dying out of nowhere. I'll try, because I don't want, like, I'd rather have a 1060p. I think that definitely would. Just wanted to confirm EM will be useless for support Mav on Knish team, right? Yeah, that'll actually be useless. Like, because the EM stat you want is for vaporizes or melts on her E skill. And her Q skill. Whereas if you're using her, well, it won't be useless if you're using Fiorina. Because Fiorina might apply enough Hydro, like mid-rotation, to sort of. I don't know if that would actually work. Like, I don't know if the burning could go away. If you're using Knish as your only Dendro applier, you stop applying Dendro and Fiorina is just constantly applying Hydro. It should stop the burning eventually, right? I just watched your 1 hour stream video and realized the 5.2 experience. And you realized 5.2 experience. It was a great time. Thanks. I was planning to watch random things as I play very less before update drops to excite myself. Yeah, I want to probably not upload those again. And while it was good, it just, the views sucked. They just didn't really. I feel like a lot of people were turned off by the fact it's an hour long. R0 Wolf's Gravestone. Level 90 is a very weaker to Wolf's Gravestone, what? It's just attack. Just a lot of attack. Here, I can even look. Wolf's Gravestone. So, her weapon gives her basically this passive here. You get 20 extra attack, and then if you hit someone less than, you get 40%. It's going to be a lot weaker. Well, I don't even think the events being old was an issue. Honestly, the event videos always did bad. That's why I tried the one video style, but it didn't work out. So I'm probably going to be doing that as member-only content from now on. So if you want to become a member, feel free. It's going to be members only, basically. It'll be starting at the $5 tier, because I didn't put members-only videos as a perk because I knew I just wasn't going to do them. But now I'm going to do them, because it's either I don't upload those videos at all, or I go ahead and I upload them as member only just so people can actually see them and I can sort of make it worth my time, right? It's the only way that it's going to happen. So whether you guys become members or not, it's just going to become a members only video. Meaning you guys, people who become members are going to have like hours of content to watch because like depending how long you take to become a member when I start doing that. Like if I because I'm going to start at 5.4, right? So then it'll be like if you wait till 6.0 series updates, you'll probably have like 10 hours of content maybe. Show lore videos as your voice is great. Listen to as a podcast. I don't think so. I'm not really that. The thing is, I also don't really like focus on the lore really. Like it's just not really something I do. Base attack and attack percent on weapons. So the base attack here is this white number, right? Or all right. Base attack here is this white number. It is what the green number here scales off of. So whenever you see, oh, it's going to give 49.6% attack, that's going to be 49.6% of 796, basically. I've seen when Arle is her R1 worth more than our Mavuika R1. Probably not, but if you like Arle, you can't see the buy membership button. Why? Here, I mean, I can give a link. Maybe that might help. I don't know why that, like, I don't know why. I don't, like, just see if this works. Because I feel like, what currency do you use? Like, I don't know any people that, like, all right. This should be the link to become a member. Can you even use that? Like, does that Indian rupees? Like, can you even use that? Because I'm like, is it just like because you're using Indian rupees, they just don't let you like buy a membership or donate? Like, I don't. Because someone did donate with Indian rupees. I don't know. It might just be the like. I don't know how India works, but like maybe like the city that you live in doesn't want you to like buy stuff or something. I don't know. Like, does it even like show up as like working for you, or does it just like give you no, you can't do this? I can apparently. Okay. So maybe I should like put that at the stream description. Because I've had, or not had, but let me add this to the stream description so I can, well, I have it copied. So I'll add it to the stream description so you guys can go ahead and, or not go ahead, but like when people want, if they want to become a member, that'll be an easier way for them to do it, I guess. There you go. Can see when I go to channel description. Just couldn't see while watching description. 1st January, Paimon Shop, Blackcliff weapons, which are good for characters. I have Yelan, Chaska, Bennett, Mavsoon, or anyone else. Honestly, I don't really care for the Blackcliff weapons. I've never been someone who liked them or used them. I literally have 0. I just get the summons from the shop. I think getting summons is more valuable unless you are a true like crazy whale. India have the least buying interruptions, to be honest. Unless you're like a true crazy whale, I feel like you're probably going to not necessarily like want to buy weapons from that. Serpent Spine on Mavuika R1, probably a good weapon, I would say. It's probably a good weapon. It's got 27% crit rate, which means you won't have to build as much crit rate. You'll be getting, what, 67, 70? You'll just have 70 crit rate just from the artifact bonus alone, along with the 5% and the 27% from Serpent Spine. So you literally won't need any crit rate because you go full crit damage. It's not pseudo free to play. You're not free to play anymore. You're a fish. You're officially a fish. Not a whale, not a dolphin. You're a fish. I have Shilanin, Primordial Jade Spear, and so should I pull for Arlecchino or Mav? I'm beginner though. Mav, you have Shieldin, that'll be good enough. Have garbage luck and Natlan domain for Codex. Yeah, I feel you. I barely had any attack percent sands for a long time. Or these are the only 2 attack percent sands I've gotten from the domain. The only 2. Actually, that was the 3rd one that I got. But these were the only 2 for a long time. Chaska released, and I got this like a couple days after. Okay, apparently I got 2 a couple days after. I don't know. I swear I don't lie. 4. I had 3 apparently a couple days after. That one was marked with new, okay? That one you could tell I got new. Use artifact transmuter. Arle better for beginners? Not really though. Like but they have Shieldin. The only reason Arlecchino is better for beginners is because they wouldn't have Natlan characters. But they have a Natlan character with Shieldin, who is a great character to pair. I don't think that it's Arlecchino's better. Once you have the Shieldin, she's not better. Mav will be better because later on down the line, you'll still be able to use her even as like a support. Is there any way to get Mavuika a 40% crit rate during her burst? Obsidian Codex 4-piece set doesn't activate. Well, you'll use her E-skill before her burst, so she'll drain a point and then you'll have the Codex up. Attack Sands. 40 EM, 60 crit damage, 40 EM, attack Sands. Arle has low investment. She's getting a rerun soon, though. What do you mean? Like, guys, Arlecchino is low investment? Are you sure? Are we sure? Are we sure that this domain is considered a low investment domain instead of this domain, which is one of the best domains they've ever released? Can you show your build for Chaska? Yeah, in a minute. But, like, this domain gives you 40% crit rate. She will outright have 40% crit rate, guys. My Chaska build looked like this. It's 30 or 76%, basically. It's got Aqua Simulacra on it, which is why the crit damage is so high. And then C0 with Codex. Yeah, so Arlecchino is higher investment. Especially once you have the Natlan character. Like, it legitimately, once you have the Natlan character, you would have to try. Do you have Skyward Harp? I do. But I don't use it on her because Aqua Simulacra is better. I'm going to take a nap. Night-night. Attacker EM stands for Mav. I'm assuming EM because melt. He can't leave Mav's talents. He can't level until AR20. What? Okay. What adventure rank do you unlock the ability to level talents? Because it isn't within the first 2 stages. I think it's only within this. And you get 1 level from this. Or something. Like 3 levels maybe. Maybe go up to level 3. After level 40? No. It's not after level 40. It's after level 50. Because you can ascend a character and you're still on first talents. Because you need the weekly boss. And you can't skip quests at AR20. And you can skip quests at AR20. But what does that have to do with... It's level 6 talents. Level 6. Dude, you would have to take... So, no. You can't go... AR20 players aren't getting level 70 characters. 70 plus characters. You don't need these boss materials until... Yeah, no, that doesn't work. No. Do you rate teams of people, like, on streams or something? I mean, I can if you want to just, like, drop a team that you like. No. I don't know when quick start is available, though. Might be... But AR20 means nothing because you don't need these materials until your characters are level 70. And you're not getting your character to level 70 at AR20. That's like an AR30 thing. Yeah, and not being able to heal your character is an issue. Like, for new players, I don't know if they're really ready for that. What is this feature? No, I mean based on their artifact stats, weapons. Yeah, I can do that. You just have to drop your UID. But yeah, no, this. What is it called? First domain. What is it called? What is this feature called? Because they're giving me quick starting quests when I'm looking for domains. But yeah, no. You can't. Is Mavuika dethroned Nevi? Possibly. Also, your UID may not show up in chat because YouTube prevents it because it probably thinks it's a phone number. Chaska Skyward Harp DPS. I just joined. When will Mavuika be live? In about 36 hours. Or something. Not 36 hours. 33 hours. It's not 1st of January for everyone. For me, it'll be on December 31st. Is Seat Lolly meta? For pyro characters, yeah. How much damage Arlecchino gives without any buff or reaction? I don't know why you guys like this so much. Not using buffs? Why? Who hurt you? Why do you hurt yourself? Can I clear Abyss with 300 plus ping or I have skill issue? You can. Are we getting a new area as well? I think so. They're adding a new boss, but I think people have been telling me we're not. It's 10 p.m. EST, not 7 p.m. Because you have to wait for the servers to go up, right? You can't. It's not just going to be instant. Hello, Millie. No new area. How are we going to do Mav talents without new boss? Well, we'll quick start the new boss. Thankfully. Oh, I was supposed to do a no buff. Alright, whatever. I'm doing buff. Don't care. 193. 190. 160. Who's the best exploration team for Natlin? Shilonen, Chaska, Fiorina, Shinha. Just because that's the one that has worked most for me in terms of exploration. My dog really barking, bro. Broski's got something to say, and he's saying it loud and proud. Resource package is available hours ago. Yeah. For some reason, it took me like 10 minutes to download. I don't know if I actually completed the download. It said it completed, but I don't think it did. I don't have a level 6 normal attack. I have a level 10 normal attack. It's level 10 normal attack, but with level 6 E skills. And Q skill. Is Mavuika good at C0, R0? Yes. For free to play, I'm assuming you would have a Natlin character, or you're going to save for a Natlin character. That's the only... Like, if you really hate Natlin characters, I don't recommend you summon for Mav. Because if you're not going to... Yeah, I intend on keeping it 10-6-6. Because there's no reason for me to level up her E skill and Q skill. If I had C6'd her, then it would be an option, right? But it's just not. So we do 50,000, 40,000. Yep. 30,000. Like, she does that much. Like, that's... You see Lolly good for Chaska? Yes. Oh, my bad. At least get them to level 8. Show some respect to father. I showed her respect. Yes, I have Shilonen. Then yeah, Mavs good. Good. Will the meta be Seat Lolly on Scroll and Shilonen on Instructor? No, it'll be Shilonen on. The meta will be Shilonen on Cinder, then Bennett on Instructor, then Seat Lolly on Noblesse. Because what you're going to do is you're going to use Shilonen first. And you're going to want this buff. No, that's not Shilonen. You're going to want this buff to last as long as it does. Like, you're going to need to take advantage of the duration. You're not using Seat Lolly first in the rotation. So, yeah. It's going to be weird because, as you can see, Bennett has 19 Elemental Mastery. And her shield scales off of Elemental Mastery. But, hey, I don't even have an Instructor set, so... I don't have enough pools for Mav and Crit, but not both guaranteed. I was preforming for Mav, then actually got Dendro Archon Lust Banner. Now I'm nowhere with my preform. Apparently, you'll lose 20% personal damage from Mav with Furina instead of Silali. That, we'll have to see. I feel like that's a little... it's... I don't know. We'll see. And Bennett has no bless, then you just run double Cinder. I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people aren't going to have Instructor, and I'm going to have to just say, please farm Instructor now. It matters. It used to not matter, but now it does. I will show you my main members, which I use. Which will lose in 2 different teams with Mav, Bennett, Yelan. Did you send your UID? Did I miss it? Yeah, you gotta show UID. C6 Kaya with Mav, probably, maybe. Good night. Basically, as soon as this stream ends, I'm gonna be doing the scheduled stream. And lose in 2 different teams. Mavuika, Bennett, Yelan, Chaska, Auroran, and do check Charlotte artifacts. Don't use her, but she hold Mavs. Okay. I don't know if your UID got sent. I should pull up a caution now. Still waiting for those Shilonen things. Candace C6. How much ER Raiden needs? It's tough to answer. I've seen a lot of people say that they're happy with their 200 plus on the catch. That's up to you. Right? Personally, I mean, even mine's a little high. It should be like more like 250. Shilonen things. Did I say Shilonen things? The Shilonen leaderboards. Yeah, it's getting blocked. You gotta sort of like... You gotta sort of type it out. Because YouTube probably thinks it's a phone number or spam. So just like put slashes in the middle of it. How do I build Seat Lolly? Fully I'm assuming. Because you want her shield to probably be as strong as possible. Send it in parts or type words of the numbers. Yeah, I'd recommend like sort of do 111, 222, 333, sort of like that. If you can. That's worked for other people. Wonder, you think Emblem will be the best option for Mav, but how does that will work on Mav? Since Mav doesn't need ER, but as artifacts. No, that doesn't. That's no. Fighting Spirit is completely. She will be calculated as having nothing for energy. That is what she's gonna have. So in terms of Raiden's burst, she will recover no resolve stacks at all. So the anti-synergy is crazy. So yeah. Should I pull for Sea Lolly or Arlecchino? I am guaranteed Mav and also have Chaska, but I can't clear Abyss since I lack one solid DPS team. Should I clear Sea Lolly or Arlecchino? I'm not guaranteed Mav. Well, no, you would summon for Sea Lolly after getting Mav. Yeah, summon for Seat Lolly after getting Mav. And then those two will just take care of stuff. You don't need 3 DPSs. That wouldn't really help. To fully charge Mav's burst, you need 200 Night Soul points. Yeah. Which Mav will also do. Like, she'll help with. And Sheelanen, I win to lose directly said, Sheelanen is just enough to get all the Night Soul points. I hope one of Mav's cons bypasses the Natlin restriction or works with ER units or something. Well, we know the first con, but I'm kind of worried about it because I don't know how much I want to talk about it, but we kind of know the first con. It's weird. It's How do you recommend building Sheelanen? Can you rate mine? Yeah, I'm still waiting for Anchor. Because his UID didn't get sent. If you can just give me... Yeah. There. Alright. Alright, so what? It was Sheelanen build? This is what you want? Mine, not his. Huh? Chat, how much healing do you need? It's not going that way / either. Maybe just like do what Millie did. Type it in all one word, sort of. Don't put any spaces. Just like here and then exactly that. It might not work for you. It's weird. I don't get it. All right. Oh, CV went up clearly. It certainly is good. Man, I mean, energy recharge sands is a little sus, but there you go. Yeah, I mean it's good. 50% crit rate, 149% crit damage. Not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, you got a load of crit damage on this piece. Yeah. I think this is pretty good. Little high on the crit damage, but I mean, when you have that piece, you can't really help it. And then also that piece. Wow. Yeah, you're really sane. Yeah, I mean, if you ever get her signature, you'll want to switch this to defense percent. Kind of low on energy recharge. Like, this isn't low, but like if you switch this off, then you're low, right? So if you get her signature, then you're low on energy recharge because you're going to want to switch this to defense percent. Or God forbid, you have to switch this to the defense percent. It would. I don't know if I could handle seeing it, but yeah, great build, great build, great build. All right, here we go. Okay. Yeah, we saw it, guy. Let's do it. All right. So what was it again that we're needing to main members. Should I refresh this? I'm assuming. Let me refresh, see what happens. There you go. All right. So 2 different teams, Mav, Bennett. Okay, so let's see this. So 23% crit rate. I don't know if you're going for her signature, but this is only 63%. Not that high, if I'm being honest. 63%, kind of low. Assuming you're using her in like vape and melt teams, this, I mean, it's carrying a lot of your stats, but is it really worth it? 30% crit damage. It's all right. I mean, yeah, I don't know if I can. This is weird. The like low. Why is it so low? I guess mine's 198. Yeah, I would recommend seeing if you can get a different feather here, honestly. Because then you can switch off this goblet, which I'm assuming is something that you would want to replace. Get some higher crit rate. That you maybe switch out the feather for something with higher crit rate. Because I mean, you have 63%. If you don't crit on that giant nuke of a burst, it's gonna hurt. This is bad. Just use Fav and go for defense sands. Artifacts for Mav, yeah. But I still think you probably are gonna want to go with one. I mean, this is good. This is just really good. So I imagine it probably will be better than just like a regular EM Sans. What would Mavuika ideal team? See, Lolly, Bennett, Sheelanen. That's her ideal team. Okay, let's see Chaska. Okay, Chaska 70% crit rate. Again, it's not that bad for her, but at the same time, kind of is. Depending on if you hit with the reactions. 160. It's all right. It's not high, but it's not low. It's kind of mid. 86 elemental mastery. Definitely nice to have that high of elemental mastery. Yeah, this one's good. Yeah, you have attack percent here. This has 0 roll value for you apparently. I mean, yeah, I guess it is, but it's on set. I mean, I'm assuming that's your best one if that's on set too. Auroron. Okay, full. 120 energy recharge is a little low because I guess you have his constellations which help with energy actually. Yeah, no, mine is worse for energy recharge. Yeah, you have his constellations that help with energy, shouldn't be that bad. Elemental mastery is a little weird. I feel like you gave him this piece just so you could have him like do stuff. You don't really want elemental mastery on him. I'm assuming you know that, but you do have 400 elemental mastery from additive substats also, so I don't really know if you know. You either got incredibly lucky. Oh, no, you have stringless, right? Yeah, so that's adding a lot to it. Yeah. No, it's the EM isn't for him. You want him to be attack, so that way you can just do damage. He's electrocharge support. You don't want EM for him. EM is more for official because she does reactionary damage. This guy, he's doing like personal damage that does like high damage, and he doesn't really work with Dendro teams, so the reactions aren't really that great that he has access to. Bennett, Pavonia sword. I'd recommend just getting the highest base attack sword you can. Switch this to energy recharge. You don't. Yep, that's HP percent good. And then crit damage is kind of just, I feel like, something that you put on him just to put on him. Yeah, I assume to just, well, no, you have 5-piece. I'd recommend just healing bonus or something for this. R5 sapwood. I mean, he certainly will battery the team, but I'd recommend energy recharge here. And then I guess you go whatever you want to do on this one. Yeah, if you have R5 sapwood, then I guess I don't know its base attack, but apparently yeah, it's pretty good. And also like a Yelon. Favonius, sure. A little much for with that. I recommend finding a crit rate. HP circlet really is doing nothing for you. And then yeah, your crit damage is pretty low at the same time. Yeah, your pieces don't really have a lot. You have HP, just a lot of HP. I'd recommend going with some extra crit stats, right? Get a crit rate hat, and get some crit damage substats. Because you can see here, the substat priority, it starts with crit rate, and then it goes to crit damage, then it goes to HP percent. So you have a lot of HP percent on your artifacts, which seems good, but it's not that great. It gives ER and high base attack. Is Chaska there in Akasha rankings? No, I don't think she has the rankings yet. No, she doesn't. But yeah, overall, you just want more crit rate and crit damage on this one, and less HP. So yeah. How you guys doing? What you guys? Good things. That was very insightful and all. Yeah. Not Nevi is a character that may sometimes 1 HP, but literally almost no other characters. A lot of the times, it's either the damage bonus is what gets changed, not crit. Crit is generally always good on every single character. But if we go over to my Nevi here, we can see that I'm using an HP like goblet because his team gives him so much damage bonus and stuff. So it oftentimes, rather than it's the crit stat that gets replaced here on this, you're always generally going to want the crit stat. It's generally this that gets replaced. And very few characters actually want this substat replaced besides their damage bonus, right? So, you know, for Arlecchino, she wants the pyro damage bonus, right? My favorite character, it's looking like it's going to be Mav. I'm going to be honest. She seems incredibly broken. Hydro damage is 1 to 2% better. What do you mean? For Yanlon? It's not better for Nevi. I guess it depends on what team you're using for Nevi. But it's not better for Nevi, not on his best team. No. That's a lie. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's a lie. I don't know who told you that, but it's a lie. It's not that I'm ditching her. It's Risley or Arle or Mav. It depends if I like Mav. What's your stream time right now? Going to go for how long? I want to see that portion multiple times. Honestly, my stream time is 2 hours 32 minutes. And you should be able to go there. Yeah. I might end stream here, chat. Because today we very nice day, but I think we got left a long time ago. Profile picture says it all. I didn't even have Risley ever as my profile picture though. That's the thing. All right, chat. I think I'm almost in stream. Thank you guys for sticking around. Will you be live on New Year Day? I will be streaming at 9:30 p.m. tomorrow, which is about a little bit over 24 hours. I'll have the stream. I'll set up a scheduled stream immediately after I end this one. So yeah, thank you guys. Bye bye.